Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Proverb of the Day series. We've officially moved on from chapter 1. We finished with verse 18. We're now moving on to chapter 2 of Proverbs in verse number 2. So that thou incline thine ears to wisdom and apply thine heart to understanding. So we've already understand in chapter 1, we saw that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, but it doesn't end there. The fear of the Lord is important, obviously, and you need to keep it with you. But to grow in understanding and to grow in knowledge, two things have to happen, and then incline thine ear and apply thine heart. And so that is an interesting thought, and that's one that I think I kind of look at it this way, and I could be wrong. This is just my interpretation of it. The incline thine ear, that's like sitting under preaching is kind of what I think of. Is sitting under some gospel preaching at your church or at someone else's, whatever, at a church, is sitting under that kind of preaching. But then the apply thine heart understanding, that's when you dive into the word yourself. That's when you dedicate yourself to the learning of the Bible. That's when you dedicate yourself to the reading of the Bible. You need both. In my opinion, you need both to spend your own time in the word, but it's also very important to get into a church and hear some good preaching. Like I said, that may not be the interpretation exactly of this verse, but I do believe it's an important message nonetheless. We, as Christians, need to get into a church. Find you a local church, get involved, get under some good preaching, but then also take time out of your day, whether it be in the morning, whether it be in the night, whether it be at your lunch break, whatever the case may be, and you get yourself in the Word of God, get yourself in prayer, and just dedicate yourself in your own time, as well as listening to preaching, but also do your own thing as well, and to look at what the scriptures say for yourself. Don't just take what the preacher says for the truth, but instead go out and applying your own heart to getting that understanding. So that's what I have today. Like I said, I could have interpreted this verse wrong, but I'm pretty certain I didn't. I'm pretty certain that's something that can be pulled out of this verse. So I thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.